Are sharks dangerous? Have you ever seen the movie Jaws? In the movie, a shark starts to search for people and then attacks them. Movies like this give sharks a bad rap as scary man-eating animals. However, sharks are not as dangerous as movies make them out to be. Shark species. The majority of all sharks do not have any interest in attacking humans. There are almost 500 different species or types of sharks in the ocean. Out of those 500 species of sharks, there are only about a dozen species that could be dangerous to humans. For example, the whale shark only eats plankton. Plankton are tiny plants and animals that cannot even be seen by the human eye because they are so small. Shark attacks. It is true that some sharks have been known to harm humans. However, these attacks are very rare. On average, there are about 7 deaths caused by shark attacks each year. In 2018, there were only 4. When you consider how many people participate in water activities, this number is very low. A human is more likely to be killed by a collapsing sinkhole or a coconut falling on his or her head than by a shark attack. Decreasing the danger. There are many things that you can do to further decrease your chances of having an unpleasant shark encounter. For example, it is not a good idea to swim in the ocean on stormy days. Storms can stir up the water, and that brings tons of fish to the surface. Many sharks like to eat these fish, so it is a good idea to stay out of their way. Another good way to avoid meeting a shark in the ocean is to swim in a group. It is not wise to swim in the ocean alone. Sharks are generally scared of humans, and groups of people will almost always send sharks swimming in the opposite direction. Finally, if you do see a shark, the best thing to do is leave it alone. Most of the documented shark attacks were caused by humans who made the sharks feel like they were in danger. The sharks then felt like they needed to protect themselves. Movies and TV. There are many movies and television shows that make sharks look like extremely dangerous animals. They do this because it makes for good storylines, and people are more likely to watch. Humans seem attached to scary stories. The reality is that sharks are very rarely dangerous creatures. You can swim in the ocean without fear of becoming a shark's dinner. 2018 shark attacks. United States, 32 attacks, 1 death. Australia, 20 attacks, 1 death. Bahamas, 1 attack, 0 deaths. Brazil, 3 attacks, 1 death. Costa Rica, 1 attack, 0 deaths. Egypt, 3 attacks, 1 death. Galapagos Islands, 1 attack, 0 deaths. New Caledonia, 1 attack, 0 deaths. New Zealand, 1 attack, 0 deaths. South Africa, 2 attacks, 0 deaths. Thailand, 1 attack, 0 deaths. Worldwide, 661 attacks, 4 deaths. Directions. Read the passage on the front to answer the following questions. What is the main idea of this passage? A. There are many different species of sharks. C. Sharks make good characters in movies. D. Sharks are very rarely dangerous creatures. Number 2. Which key detail supports your answer to question 1? A. The majority of all sharks do not have any interest in attacking humans. B. Plankton are tiny plants and animals that cannot even be seen by the human eye because they are so small. C. There are many movies and television shows that make sharks look like extremely dangerous animals. Number 3. What is the second key detail that supports your answer to question 1? A. There are almost 500 different species or types of sharks in the ocean. B. Sharks are not as dangerous as movies make them out to be. C. In 2018, there were only 32 shark attacks in the United States. Number 4. According to the passage, what is the author's point of view about swimming in the ocean? A. It is not wise to swim in the ocean alone. B. You should never swim with a group of people. C. It is safe to swim in the ocean on stormy days. Number 5. According to the chart, how many shark attacks occurred in 2018 in the Bahamas? A. 3. B. 1. C. 0. Number 6. According to the passage, what is the effect of storms stirring up the water? A. Sharks retreat into deeper waters. B. Tons of fish are brought to the surface. C. Fish hide in the seabed. Number 7. According to the passage, if you see a shark, what is the best thing to do? A. Leave your group and go swim alone. B. Kick the sand around the bottom of the seabed. C. Leave the shark alone. Number 8. According to the passage, a human is more likely to be killed by a shark than a coconut falling on his or her head. A. True. B. False. Which text feature is not found in this text? A. Hyperlink. B. Headings. C. Chart. Number 10. Which of the following could be another title for this passage? A. Shark movies. B. Life cycle of a shark. C. Should we be worried about shark attacks?